So first warning is here live with Alton the Bowman Cunningham. Alton, you got a big fight coming up Saturday, November 2nd against Tyler Vogel. Tyler was supposed to be joining us on this phone call. He has not responded to numerous messages over the last few hours, which is fine. Glad that you were able to take some time out to talk with us. This is a fight that has a tremendous amount of intensity attached to it. Knowing that, has this amped up your training?
Not at all. I just been going through my routine. This fight ain't about him. It's about me going in there, executing, fighting to the best of my abilities, and just getting another victory and moving forward from there.
Sure. Alton, give us an idea of what your training has been like in this camp, and tell us about some of the guys you've been working with.
I spent a lot of time in the boxing gym, just really touching up my skills in the boxing gym. Spent a lot of time, obviously, with my team at Pure Vita, the guys like Tim Holly, Montel, Jonas, the usual crew there, Zach Otto. Uh, we got some amateurs there. My roommate Wesley Schultz, getting some good work in with him as well. Nick Klein. We got some killers coming up in there, and then adding in the resume with the boxing. You know what I mean? So, that's really about it. Just going through emotions.
Awesome. Sounds like you got a real good group of guys to work with and get better with. Having competed on bigger stages like LFA and Dana White's The Contender Series on two separate occasions, how does that experience help you on November 2nd?
For me, I just think that it just gives me different looks. I've seen it all. I can't say that I've seen a lot for the 9 fights that I've had in my career, fighting on LFA, fighting locally, and
Sure.
having a big fan base when I do fight local. Then I go and fight in a closed room on the Contender Series, and then fighting again twice on there, and having a crowd, and LFA multiple times fighting on TV. It just helps me with my experience and just staying composed under the bright lights. Really,
Sure. So you bring a tremendous crowd out for every one of your fights. How are you able to gain that kind of attention and get that kind of following?
man. People know what it is with me, man. You know what I mean? Like regardless of what everybody wants to think, or the what the hecklers are out there saying. I bring a different intensity and a different type of vibe every time I fight, and people love that. And I have a special connection with everybody that comes to my fight. It's just who I am. I'm a nice dude. I get along with basically everybody, so people like that, and um, they feel like they're a part of something big, which they are.
Yeah, they certainly are. So like you said, you touched earlier. You have a lot of great training partners you train with. High level athletes like Zach Otto, Montel Jackson, O'Day Osborne. Tim Hiley, Kalen Hull, and just a stable of other guys. You've also worked in the past with King Molawal and Glover Teixeira. What kind of advice do those guys give to you, being a young fighter in your career? So what can you take from working with them?
I'll tell you what, man. Both of them are two mentors to me, two people I look up to highly in the sport, and they both have two completely different perspectives on how they approach me. You got Glover. Glover's such a nice, humble dude, and I can't say anything bad about that guy. He's one of the nicest guys I ever met. And then you got Mo, my boy Mo, and he's absolutely hard on me about everything I do. You know what I mean? And you need guys like that, man. You need guys who's gonna tell you the things you don't like to hear, the things that you don't want to hear. You know, I mean, even just last week, I was sending him some stuff about some stuff I was working on, and he didn't like what I was working on, and he let me have it. You know what I mean? And you need stuff like that because if I didn't have somebody tell me what's real, then you know what I mean. Then how am I going to get better? So, yeah, those guys helped me immensely. I be honest. I probably credit Mo for my move to joining the boxing gym and everything. So, yeah.
Sounds like you got some things figured out there for sure. Uh, let's talk about the fight a little bit. Tyler Vogel, a tough, durable opponent. What do you know about him?
Man, I really don't know much. I know that he's a bum. You know what I mean? He's talked all this crap. Like, how do you talk all this crap and you get an opportunity? This is supposed to be for everybody that's watching this. It's supposed to be a dual interview right now, and this guy talks all this crap, has been in my inbox and been acting like he's been waiting for this moment. You know what I mean? And then finally we get this interview, and then call no shows it. You know what I mean? So for me, it's like whatever. Just don't no call no show to fight. I've sold a lot of tickets. I trained hard, so I mean, I'm just ready to go. So just it doesn't really matter. I'm going to see you anyway. You know what
Right.
I mean? So just show up, just show up. That's it. They will
Right.
play a little touch and go.
So I mean, you are definitely one of the most devastating strikers, in the Midwest and even in the national scene. Tyler himself has been said to have had, have heavy hands and a striking background. What weaknesses do you see specifically in his game that you think you'll be able to impose your will on?
Man, I'll be real with you, man. I haven't seen this dude catch one body at all. All his wins are against guys with losing records. Every time he gets an opportunity to step up, he fails. He had the same energy with Tim, my teammate, and he didn't do nothing in the fight. And I don't even think he landed a punch. The most damage Tim did to him was to himself when he freaking split his toe open. So, I mean, he's gonna come to bang. His boxing, I think he's had a couple pro boxing fights, so he's gonna come to bang. So which is what I like. When Tyler, if you're watching this, we handpicked you. I handpicked you. I told my coach straight up, I want to fight Tyler Vogel because I knew he was gonna stand and bang. So before you think shit is sweet, we handpicked you, and I'm not looking past you. I'm looking right through you.
Wow, sounds like there's a little bit of animosity. I know you said you touched on it a little bit earlier and said that it's
It ain't no animosity, which I just thought it was a good fight. You know what I mean? Like I thought it was a good fight. I thought it was, he's formidable with his boxing. He has holes in his wrestling. Uh, so wherever I feel like I'm better everywhere. He tries to bully guys, but what's gonna happen when the bully gets bullied? You know what I mean? So, I mean, we'll see. He's gonna try to come in there. He's gonna walk forward. I'm gonna hit him with some fucking jabs, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see if he wants to stand or if he's gonna try to grapple. If he wants to grapple, I'll be ready for that. If he wants to stand, I'd most definitely be ready for that. So, just show up. That's it. Just show up.
okay. Do you think he's going to show up?
Man, it really don't matter. Whoever shows up Saturday is getting their ass beat, period. I'm preparing like it's him. If it's not him, whatever. Just fucking motherfucking just show up. Just show up.
So, so he does have some experience on bigger stages as well. Having
Yeah,
fought
and
on.
he's lost on every single one. When he fought Ian Heinisch, he didn't do nothing in that fight. He got out wrestled, outclassed. When he fought Tim Holly, LFA, he got outclassed. When he fought on PBC, he got outclassed. Only people he's beating up is people in the mean streets of North Dakota. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what high stage? He ain't done nothing. He ain't got no bodies. He ain't got no bodies on his record. You know what I mean? But he's sitting here talking like he's just some type of hitter. Like he got bodies. You ain't got not one body. You got not one casualty. Not one.
Uh,
Zero.
so on social media, he's been very active lately, posting pictures and memes and talking, a lot of crap about you. What started that, and what's your thoughts on what he's been doing?
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know what started that. I just think, the only thing it shows is that I'm on his mind heavily. So he's thinking about me when I'm not thinking about him. All I'm doing is just training, going through my motions, flowing, and doing what I got to do. I'm just focused on me right now. He can sit there and talk. I don't care if he was trying to be my friend. He's gonna get his ass whooped. Period. So go ahead, talk shit. Go ahead. I'm on your mind, huh? You want to be my baby girl, huh?
So, what's your game plan for Saturday?
I'm gonna make this dude my baby girl on Saturday night, since that's what he wants to be.
Okay.
No, seriously though, I'm gonna play a little touch and go. You know what I mean? I'm gonna touch him up and then get the fuck out of there. Touch and go, Mr. Touch and Go on Saturday night. That's who I'm gonna be. I'm gonna touch
Okay.
him up and then I'm gonna get the fuck up out of there.
Okay. And who's in your corner on Saturday?
We're gonna have my boy Bowie Miles without the injury. Montel Quick Jackson. That's who that
Okay.
is. I have Jake, Zach, Triple P solo. He might be in there. That's about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This fight has everything that I personally look for in a high level mixed martial arts fight. Um, how do you see the fight going on November 2nd? What's your final prediction?
I'm gonna touch him up until he falls. That's it. Whether it's in the first round, second round, I'm gonna play touch and go in his face. I'm gonna touch him up, and when he falls, he's gonna fall. He stands in there the whole 3 rounds. Okay, good, good. I guess he's a durable motherfucker. But I'm just gonna touch him up. Hit him with some fucking jabs. You know what I mean? He's gonna come fucking walking forward. He's gonna walk into something big. I mean, that's gonna be it.
Sure.
He ducks
Uh,
under. So I got knees. He goes for a takedown. Okay, he gets it. Whatever. I'm gonna get back up. Or motherfucking, I'm gonna turn that shit around, take him down, beat his ass up on the cage, whatever. I beat him everywhere. I beat this dude everywhere. He's not stronger than me. He's not faster than me. The fact of the matter is, Tyler Vogel is just not good enough to beat me. Period. Only way he wins this fight is with a lucky strike, and I really don't believe in luck, so he's not winning shit.
okay. So your last couple fights have been at 205. You're now making a cut down to 185. Tell us about how's the weight cut coming along? What made you want to make that change?
Weight cut's going coming good. I mean, there's really nothing fun about cutting weight. Period. So, I mean, it just just going through, just being patient, being disciplined. I mean, I'll make it fine. I mean, it always sucks, but it's whatever. I mean, what made me go down was the fact that, I mean, prime example, my last fight, I was 205 pounds a week before the fight. So I'm definitely very, very light in a very, very big weight class that it seems like I don't have any business being in. If I'm just going to be walking around that light, might as well just stay super disciplined and go back down to 185 where I made my claim for majority of my career.
Sure. And so, what do you see for your future? What's the Bowman's future plans, and where do you see yourself after this fight? Obviously, I know you're not overlooking this, but where do you see the career path heading?
I'm just going to train, man, get better. I'm just going to train, get better. Then with whatever opportunities come, they're going to come at the right time. So I'm just going to focus on getting better. Spend some time in the gym, and last time I had to take some time off. So this time, just make sure I come out healthy. Knock on wood, Lord knows, come out healthy in this fight, and I'm able to get back in the gym on Monday and train. So, I mean, that's about it.
Awesome. Tell the fans where they can get tickets. Give us your sponsors, where you're at social media, and the floor is yours right here.
Man, so you can get tickets from me, or you can get tickets from MMAticketsnow.com. Man, I got so many sponsors right now, man. I can't even remember those motherfuckers right now. So, I'll give you guys just forget the sponsors now because I don't want to forget one. So, but I'll give them a shout out a little bit later. But
Perfect.
yeah.
All right, that sounds good. Well, I really appreciate the time you took out of training to talk with us. First Warning MMA Report is a huge fan of yours, and we appreciate all the time.
I'm a huge fan of y'all too.
I appreciate that, man.
All right,
All right, Alton. Take care.
later.